This is going to be your Saturday video report. Guys, you'll have to excuse me. I have been sick for a number of weeks and I have totally blown out my voice. So believe me, it hurts me more than it hurts you even to listen to me today. I'm going to get right to the free picks, but listen, every single Saturday over the past 3 years, I've given you a money saving discount coupon code that could potentially save you hundreds of dollars off your total purchase price. Well, today, that coupon code is the single biggest discount that you will find the entire football season, and it's available today. You will save 28% off your total purchase price by using coupon code 28%, 28 PERCENT. Again, this is going to be the single biggest discount offered on a Saturday the entire football season. And the reason I'm doing it now is that historically, and I've been in this business since 976 numbers, people were selling their picks for $1, okay? Through the 900 industry, through taking that business to the internet about a dozen years ago. This week in October, generally the third weekend in October, and that's when more customers come to the table than at any other time. And it slowly builds from this point right through the Super Bowl, but it gradually increases from the end of August up to this point, and then it takes off. So I'm offering you this discount today, the highest of the entire football season, because it's a mix and match coupon. And there's so many of you that are newcomers to the site. Again, you can use it to buy any handicapper's plays and or packages. It's a mix and match coupon. The only stipulation is you've got to put everything in your shopping cart at one time. You can't come in and buy my big play and 4 hours later buy Shawn Michaels' big play. So that's the deal. If you have any questions, and of course it's all detailed on the homepage, you can always contact customer service. Don't miss Matt Rivers today. Second ever blank check waive the rating college football play of his career in his 11 years here at the site. It's one of your early games, Baylor and West Virginia. He just had his second ever NFL blank checker. Remember last Sunday? Eagles hammering the Giants. The first one was Seattle in overtime against Denver. And then he had his first two ever in baseball this week, cashing in with the Royals on Tuesday, the Giants on Wednesday. You got all those plays at huge discounts, okay? Same thing today. Save $75 off of this play by using coupon code BALLS. Yeah, I know, BALLS, because he's the one that said it's balls to the wall, and I thought, what the hell, make the coupon. I'm feeling sick anyway, so BALLS is the coupon. The other guy, the winningest football handicapper here at this site, Shawn Michaels. He has made $10 bettors in football, college and pro, the past 5 years, $30,100. Past 17, 18 months in all sports, he's made those same bettors over 23 grand. Today, 100-time max wager, his rebound route of the year. He likes a team that's lost a couple of games in a row to rebound with the win and cover on the road today. And it's twice as strong as the 50-dime winner that you got from him on the 49ers on Monday night. And you save $60 by using coupon code REBOUND, REBOUND. Listen, I've got a big play going today. And I'll be honest with you, I did not win for the 5th straight day yesterday. Unfortunately, Temple got me in the ass. So hit 4 out of 5 days this week. As you know, the long-term winning run has been more than acceptable. Bottom line, going for winning day number 36 out of 57. If I'd won Temple last night, the play I have today, which is a 15-dime play, which is normally my highest-rated play in college football. The last one was Baylor over Texas 2 Saturdays ago. This would have been a 30-dime play, a max wager release for me. But I felt since I didn't win Temple last night that wasn't the time to press. Not because I'm not confident, but because of personal bankroll allocation and money management. It just wasn't the right time But that's how much I like the play. Anyway, you can get it for $29. All the details on the homepage. So let's get to your free selections. And again, sorry for making you bear with me. Oregon has won 10 in a row against Washington. And they've covered 10 in a row against Washington. All 10 of those wins by an average 26 points. Not one single one of them by a margin of less than 17 points. But I like Washington tonight, plus to 21 points. Listen, Chris Peterson, first year as the Huskies head coach, this is a guy who beat Oregon twice when he was king of the hill at Boise State. And I was impressed with the way the Huskies last Saturday won 31-7 in California. The Golden Bears were putting up points against anybody. They held them to 7 points. They held Cal to just 365 yards in that game. The one thing that they do best is stopping the run. Very big, physical front seven. Well, that's what you've got to do with Oregon. Listen, their quarterback, Mariota, is going to obviously have a big game, but you've got to be able to stop them running the ball. That puts more pressure on their passing game. That puts more pressure on their offensive line, which has not afforded him very good protection this year. And if you remember a couple of Thursdays ago, when Arizona upset Oregon in Eugene in their last home game, what did they do and how did they do it? Rich Rod's crew held the Ducks to just 144 yards rushing and 3.5 yards per carry, well under their season averages. Also keep this in mind. Oregon has been a money burner. They have only covered twice in their last dozen regular season games. So I'm going to go once again with Washington getting 3 touchdowns. I think it's going to be a high-scoring game. I can see it somewhere like 34-24, 34-21, somewhere around there. But either way, Washington, we're getting 3 touchdowns. I don't see this being 58-7, okay? I don't see this being another Oregon blowout. Next free pick, I'm going to go with Duke, minus the 3 at home against Virginia. Very impressed with how Duke rebounded from its first loss of the season by taking care of business at Georgia Tech last week, winning handily as a 4-point road dog. Well, now they're back at home. And since David Cutcliffe arrived in Durham, he's absolutely owned the Virginia Cavaliers. Going 5-1, I think it is, straight up in the series. Virginia has lost 3 in a row at Wallace Wade Stadium as well by an average score of 43-24. Virginia has lost 6 straight games overall on the road dating back to last season. Virginia gets the job done because of its defense. It likes to put a lot of pressure on opposing quarterbacks. But here's the thing. This Duke offensive line, 4 sacks allowed on the season, just 4 sacks. I also don't particularly curry much favor in the fact that Virginia's quarterback will probably be Grayson Lambert. Now, he's probably going to start today, and that's going to be his first start since he hurt his ankle 4 weeks ago in the loss at BYU. Now, in the interim, Matt Johns went 2-0 as his replacement, but that's somewhat unsettling, I think, if you're a Cavaliers fan. Meanwhile, Duke has covered 13 out of 17 at home. Only the second true road game for Virginia. Remember, the first one was that loss to BYU, 41-33. So I like the Duke Blue Devils here, minus the 3 points in this contest. A hunch play for you. Maryland is a 5-point favorite at home today against Iowa. I have not been impressed by the Terrapins, especially defensively this season. I like the fact that the Hawkeyes have won 3 in a row. They went into Pittsburgh, handed the Panthers their first loss. I think it was 24-20. They were getting a few points in that one. They took care of business against Purdue in West Lafayette. They beat Indiana at home. Now, granted, the Hoosiers and the Boilers are both patsies, okay? But I'm just not that impressed with the Terrapins. So, Hawkeyes have won 3 in a row since losing their lone game this season, 20-17 at home against Iowa State. Meanwhile, Maryland has been idle since getting hammered in College Park, 52-24 by Ohio State 2 Saturdays ago. Their only other loss, remember, in a 4-1 start, was at home against West Virginia, 40-37. So I think Iowa is a team that gets the job done in this particular contest. Final play for you. If I can go against SMU every single week this season, I bet you I only lose once all year long. SMU is that bad. Do you know they have the worst defense in the country? Here's some interesting stats for you. Cincinnati is a 13, 14-point favorite in Dallas today against SMU. Now, Cincinnati is averaging 40, or I'm sorry, their defense is giving up almost 41 points a game. SMU is even worse. They give up 49.4 points a game. That's the most points given up by any team in the country in Division 1A ball. Now, Cincinnati scores 33 points a game. SMU, 7.2. 7.2. Worst offense in the country. Well, to me, that's well worth the price of admission to go in and lay the points with Cincinnati, damn it. Listen, their quarterback, Gunnar Kiel, bruised ribs last week in the loss at Miami, but still threw for 355 yards and 3 touchdowns. He's already thrown for 1,600 yards and 18 touchdowns this season. SMU, pass rush, so-so. Secondary's been scorched repeatedly. I think this is a game where Tommy Tuberville, even though it's a very young defense, it's not going to matter. I think that Cincinnati will simply be able to outscore SMU. So that's your other free pick. So it's going to be Cincinnati. It's going to be Iowa. It's going to be Duke. And it's going to be Washington. So a couple of doggies, a couple of road teams in there. And those are your free picks today. Again, I will hopefully be here tomorrow, and I pray in better voice than today. And I'll talk to you then, and best of luck, guys.